Welcome back guys, Mr. Rulings here. So I thought I would do a movie of the year. I did a game of the year video, was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was the day before. And that was a kind of an alternate one because it wasn't a game you'd probably expect to see, but it was still in my opinion very deserving. This one will be something you probably expect to see. The movies I'm going to list are feature films. There won't be sort of a really small independent one or like a foreign one you might not have heard of, because I've just not watched enough independent or sort of foreign movies this year to have enough to think about, to think, oh, that one really stood out. So they will be ones you've probably heard of. There might be a couple of surprises, and I'll give the reasons why for them. But the one at number one spot probably won't be a surprise. But let's go through them. So, like I did last time, I'm going to do 4 notable mentions to start with, and these are going to be most something. The first one's going to be most surprising, and it is Ant-Man. So, let's take a little look at the trailer.
Imagine a soldier the size of an insect. The ultimate secret weapon.
If you give godlike powers to everyone, it's going to be chaos.
So how do we stop him?
I know a guy. Scott, I've been watching you for a while. You're different. And I believe everyone deserves a shot at redemption. Do you?
Absolutely. My days of breaking into places and stealing stuff are over. What do you want me to do?
I want you to break into a place and steal some stuff.
Makes sense.
Are you ready to become the hero?
Now, the suit has power. You have to learn how to control it. And these are your greatest allies.
You're kind of cute. Whoa.
When you're small, you have superhuman strength. You're like a bullet. So you need to know how to punch.
You want to show me how to punch? Show me how to punch.
That's how you punch.
You tried to hide your suit from me. Now, it's gonna blow up in your face and destroy everyone you care about.
Scott, get out of there!
Did you think you could stop the future? You're just a thief!
No. I'm Ant-Man. I know. It wasn't my idea.
So to me, this is the feature film of 2015 that surprised me the most, and what I mean by that is I wasn't expecting a great deal from it, but like I say, it surprised me. When I first heard about it, I thought it sounded a little bit naff. I was kind of thinking, oh, this is just another superhero movie, they're just trying to, bring out loads of them to be on the bandwagon, will it be any good? So I wasn't expecting that much, but actually it was one of my favourite superhero movies I've seen in recent years. It was really funny, it had a good Marvel feel about it, and it was just really entertaining. If you haven't seen it, I think you should. I'll put a link in the description to my review of the movie, and my some finer details about why I liked it, but just have a look if you've not seen it. Now my second notable mention is most relevant. I'll explain what I mean by that afterwards. The movie itself is known as Unfriended, and let's take a little look at the trailer. But first, just a little warning, I enjoyed the movie more not seeing the trailer, so you might actually want to skip the trailer and my analysis of it and just watch the movie because you'll like the story more if you do that.
some pictures? Post it. I need another drink.
Dude, look.
Laura.
What are you guys doing?
Did you guys buy your tickets 2 weeks ago like I asked you?
No.
Which seats are better, balcony or orchestra?
Hey, Mitch, who's your buddy?
Who is that?
I just tried to hang up on him.
Can we get rid of this person?
I don't know. Was this here the whole time?
It's just probably a glitch.
Well, the glitch just typed.
Who is doing this? This is Laura's account. Who would hack into a dead girl's account?
Maybe it's Laura. All right, everyone, hands up right now. Who's doing this?
Oh my god. Guys, seriously, who posted the video?
It wasn't me.
Well, one of us did.
Who's here?
Lock the door! Lock your door! Just hide! Why are you showing this? I didn't mean it! I swear to you!
Oh, you swear? Man, what's going on?
What is that? Ken, talk to us!
I'm signing off.
No, he'll kill you!
I'm a gun, you hear me?
Why is he counting down? This is gonna be fun.
So yes, this is another movie like Paranormal Activity or, or a variant of that type of thing. We've seen quite a lot of them and most of them stink. When I first heard about this one, I thought it sounded really, really lame. And it kind of is really lame. However, even though it's not an amazing movie, as it were, it was still entertaining and it did have its, its points about it which I found quite fun. And you might be thinking, well, if it wasn't that great, why is it on your list? But like I say, it's the most relevant for 2015 in my opinion, and that's because of society today and cyberbullying and trolling and all that kind of stuff. Whilst we've probably all been guilty of some form of trolling or at least arguing online, cyberbullying can be quite bad and people have actually killed themselves from it, so just don't do that shit, please. So although, like I say, it's not necessarily a good movie, it is still fairly entertaining. It does have a good message which hopefully people will learn from. Not saying what happens in the movie would happen in real life, but it's a message anyway. I'd say it's probably like a Netflix and chill type movie. So yeah, just bear that in mind. And yeah, like I say, listen to the movie, the message behind it, and don't be a douchebag. Third up is what I'm dubbing most entertaining, and it is Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Let's take a little look at the trailer, shall we?
I want you to choose your next words very carefully. Where is Hunt?
We've never met before, right?
Follow me.
Benji. Ethan, where are you? The Syndicate is real. A rogue nation trained to do what we do.
An anti-IMF.
You want to bring down the Syndicate? It's impossible.
Desperate times. Desperate measures.
You got your seatbelt on? You asking me that now? Oh my god!
So again, the movie I wasn't expecting a huge amount from. I thought, oh, just another Mission Impossible movie. Not that they're necessarily bad, but just, they're never anything amazingly special. But yeah, like I say, I was fine with that because I like action movies and I knew it would be some good entertainment, a good popcorn type movie. But actually, I got more from it than I was expecting. Had a bit of substance to it, quite a good story, not exactly believable, well, maybe a little bit believable, but it had something behind it, which was a bit special this time. And as ever, the action was really, really good. So all in all, it didn't just feel like another sequel, it felt like a good movie in its own right, and brought back all the favourite sort of points you probably like in the movie series. So check it out. The fourth notable mention is going to be Most Creepy. Now I've actually mentioned this movie in a previous list of mine around Halloween time, I think it was, with good reason, because it is a pretty good movie. It's known as It Follows. It's a slightly lesser known movie, but definitely worth a mention for 2015. Let's take a little look at the trailer.
I used to daydream about being old enough to go on dates. I had this image of myself holding hands with a really cute guy, driving along some pretty road. It was never about going anywhere, really. Just having some sort of freedom, I guess.
Jay, you awake?
What did you do?
You're not gonna believe me, and I need you to remember what I'm saying. This thing, it's gonna follow you. Somebody gave it to me, and I passed it to you. Wherever you are, it's somewhere walking straight for you. All you can do is pass it along to someone else.
I'm scared. I need to find him.
What did he really do to you?
Apparently he used a fake name to rent a house in the city.
This isn't real, I swear to you, this is just some game. If it kills her, it gets me, and goes straight down the line to whoever started it. What exactly is supposed to be following you?
I don't know.
Something happened. It's not what she thinks, okay?
You don't believe me.
Mom? No, it's me.
Everything's okay.
It could look like someone you know, or it could be a stranger in a crowd. Whatever helps it get close to you.
When I heard about the plot for this movie, I thought it sounded a bit lame. Well, actually, I thought it sounded really lame. I actually laughed when my friend told me. But this movie, it really surprised me. It's got a coming-of-age drama feel to it meets supernatural horror. The result is a feeling of dread, hopelessness, and impending demise. So, you should watch it. So, I'm afraid my movie of the year isn't anything surprising, and you'll probably hear it quite a lot of places, in fact. It is, of course, Star Wars The Force Awakens. Here's the trailer real quick.
Force is strong in my family. My father has it. I have it. My sister has it. You have that power too.
So probably going to be a lot of people's choice for movie of the year, but I think deservedly so. I'm not usually one to go along with hype, I'm not usually easily impressed, and I'm not actually a massive Star Wars fan. I am a fan of the series, of course, but I'm not a fanboy, as it were. So hopefully you can sort of believe it when I say to you, it is awesome. It was like I was a kid again. It had, real feel of nostalgia. It was like I was watching the original movies for the first time. It was a lot like the original movies in a lot of ways as well. It's just, I don't know, it just makes me feel good when I think about it. There were quite a few plot holes and things that didn't really make sense that you could sort of rip apart, but they don't detract at all from the movie. I don't think anything really can. The first scene was amazing and I thought I was in for a treat here. It never became boring, didn't really dip below that amazing feeling, in the first sort of 10 minutes or so. It was a great ride. It was just great. I really loved the performances. Daisy, John and Oscar were awesome, especially some of the back and forths. I really enjoyed their performances, like I say. And BB-8 almost steals the show. It's that sort of quintessential Disney character that you can't help but love, even when it's not a living creature. But this movie was just great, okay? It was just great. If you get annoyed with hype and all that kind of stuff, and that's one of the reasons why you've stayed away from it, or if you've never seen the Star Wars movies before and you don't really understand the whole point of it, well, just watch it. If you've not watched the Star Wars movies at all, I'm very jealous of you, because you can watch episode 1 to 7 in a row and you will love it, trust me. So that was my movie of the year, guys, and 4 notable mentions for 2015. Let me know what you think. What was yours? Why you agree or disagree with anything I've said? And as ever, click like if you like that, click subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll probably see you next year. So take care, bye!
If you want to hear more random nonsense spewing out of my face, click that bloody massive red subscribe button. Bye!